Okay, this next step is real important. I put denatured alcohol in a spray bottle. I'm going to squirt the inside of this. Wipe it out with a clean paper towel. And make sure you use denatured alcohol, not rubbing alcohol.
Now pick up the hoof and do a final cleaning. We're also going to use some denatured alcohol to clean the residual oils and moisture. Some in the industry advocate the use of a heat gun to dry the hooves. In my experience, the temperature coming from a heat gun is too intense and can be dangerous for the inexperienced user, which may result in burns not only to the user, but to the sensitive coronary band and other underlying tissue of the hoof capsule. If you are installing glue-ons in wet conditions, use a hair dryer instead and watch out for electric shock. Okay, now we'll apply the glue. Understand the Renegade Pro Comp glue-on was specifically designed to be bonded using only the glue flange.
Start out in the toe, run a bead around like that, come around to the sides. The amount of glue you put here, you're just going to have to take a guess. A little bit of experience using them will help you. Put a little extra in the quarters.
Notice I used a spare boot shell to keep the hoof clean after the final cleaning.
Insert onto the foot, rock it to one side.
Squirt a little more glue into the heels.
Move it over to the other side.
Make sure the boot is positioned straight.
If you got a lot sticking out, don't worry about it. It's easier to clean it up in a little bit.
There are no video cuts in this sequence, so you can get a feeling for the time. Keep in mind that the adhesive is temperature dependent. The warmer it is, the faster it will set up, and the cooler it is, the longer it will take. Today the temperature is about 68 degrees. Press the glue flange well into the glue.
Make sure the glue is well pressed into.
Obviously you could use a rag or something to wipe the glue on. You don't need to make a mess like me.
Okay, then during this process, I'll go back, make sure I'm centered, double check, come back forward.
As you can see, I just stay with it. I keep pressing the glue flange into the glue until it really sticks well. I could have just filled it up with a whole bunch of glue, but that would be wasting glue and increase weight. This actually produces the best results.
The glue's got a pretty good set. Then you can put your foot down. You don't want the horse to move after this. If you see it moving, you put it down, and go ahead and pick it back up again. Check it.
Okay, well, that's about it. So wait a few more minutes before moving on to the next hoof so the boot doesn't twist. And keep in mind, this was not an experiment. The Renegade Pro Comp glue-on was invented around 2001 and was designed specifically for the purpose of being glued to a hoof. It was not an adaptation of some other boot design. And the gluing method is well proven over thousands of endurance competition and training miles. So follow the steps outlined here today, including the use of sandpaper and denatured alcohol, and you will be successful too.